What's up, guys? My own thing today. I want to talk to you about my past experiences with programming languages and the projects that I've never completed but started in the past. Plus, a project that I went through with that I couldn't actually handle, got me into a lot of trouble and stuff like that. But yeah, so my past experience with programming. I started off way back in the day when I was only just a minor, and that was MIRC script languages. I was making IRC bots back when I was still really young. I learned a lot of programming techniques back then, except for regular programming languages. But then after that, after I got wrapped up in MIRC script for quite a while, I tried out my own actual scripting language, which was Python. I used Python for about, to say, 2 or 3 years until I decided to try out other languages such as C++, C Sharp, and stuff like that. I started dabbling a little bit in C++, and I didn't really learn much on it because I was still way too young to actually get through the C++ thingamajigger. Took me like 10 years to actually get the hang of C++. So I studied that one off and on since way back then. During the same time period, I was learning C Sharp. C Sharp was a lot easier for me way back then because I had better tutorials and stuff, and everything I learned in C Sharp I still know up to this day. I know a lot more in C Sharp now than I did back then, though. It's because I practiced a whole lot using the server emulations for But honestly, though, dabble a little bit in Java, dabble a little bit in C Sharp, dabble a little bit in Visual Basic, C++, Python, Perl, a little bit of Ruby, a little bit of Lua. Yeah, not much of many things. I have dabbled in HTML a lot when I was way younger, before I started my IRT scripting. Wow, somebody wants you. But yeah, I really love to program, though. One of my more entertaining hobbies other than video creation, stuff along those lines. Yeah, video creation is where I actually want to stay right now. I want to stay video creation. I mean, I still want to dabble around in programming a little bit, but video creation is my go-to goal point right now to get into my little thingamajigger here. I'm not sure what to call it. But yeah, after I started into C++ and C Sharp, yeah, I want to get back to the on topic here. I actually started a failed project, which was actually supposed to be a server emulator for the game MapleStory, which I never completed. Don't actually tell me. Don't actually get on to me about that. Everyone thought it was a fake, which technically it was because I didn't know anything about it. It was a fake server emulator. Don't worry about that. But I was trying to make it a real one, but at the same time, it turned out to be a fake because I didn't know anything about it back then. I knew I had to reverse the executable and stuff like that, but I didn't want to do anything along those lines because I was too young and I didn't understand much of anything at that time. So basically, I never did get anywhere with that project. Never to get anywhere with that project. So, actually, you don't want to sue me for that because I never got anywhere at all with that project. But after a while, I started wanting to learn more about game programming and all that sort of jazz. I actually dabbled a little bit on the source code for many server emulators, and actually, I never really released anything. I just did a little bit on my own local server. I didn't really put up any big servers or anything like that. No. Some of my friends did, which I helped them a little bit with the coding and stuff, but not. I didn't really do anything like that by myself or anything like that. I just didn't have very much of a role in the whole thing like that. I know this might get me a little bit in a bad situation here, just talking about this on the internet and stuff. But after I quit all that stuff, I don't have any more issues anymore. Don't worry about that next time. But after I got out of that stuff, I don't do anything like that anymore. But everything that I ever was part of is shut down nowadays, anyways. So basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm working on practical video game development in C++, C Sharp, and stuff like that. But I'm not really fully into the gig right now. I want to do videos more than I do programming. But I'm just telling you that I know enough for programming nowadays to help anyone out with any problems they have in coding. I can work through it. I can study their issue and try to figure out a solution to it. And if you want me to work for you or something like that, I have no proper education right now, so I can't really be vouchable for that part. But I do know a lot about programming and stuff like that. So if you want me to work for you, that is fine. Just remember, I don't have my high school diploma or anything like that. Just letting you know right there, right then and there, that I don't have any of that stuff. Currently drawing a SSI and have a Medicaid for my insurance, and it's all a big bunch of stuff. It's basically governmental benefits because I was deemed crazy for trying to make an emulator for a popular game like that. I went to a really big mental hospital for about 6 months, just for staying up countless hours trying to skip school and stuff like that. Went to a big mental hospital for about 6 months, and that corrected me pretty much right there. But I still had some episodes with anger after that, which I had to go to a state hospital for several months or so, or several weeks or so rather. But other than that, I'm pretty much in a better mental condition now. So except for the fact that I have hallucinations and stuff, but there's no really need for any sort of bad mouthing or anything like that. I don't even know what you might do for me saying all this stuff, but I used to be in a way worse off state than I am right now. I used to be way worse off than I am right now. But yeah, we're already at 8 minutes into the video. I've already talked enough, haven't I? So yes, I will talk to you in the next video, just explaining my past in programming and stuff like that. So yeah, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.